Well, we had a busy Thursday here in Northeast Louisiana with high school football action. 8 total football games happening across the region. Let's go ahead and jump into the action. We're going to start you off over in Texas. The Reston Bearcats are taking on Midland Legacy at Charles Head Stadium. How about Jaden Anding early in this game? Yeah, with the pick 6 right there in for the score. And again, this video courtesy of Bearcat Nation Network. This one, Reston Bearcats out to an early 7-0 lead. Then how about this? The defense got off the field. Then it's Lander Smith time, and he's going to take the dive in for the score. Reston Bearcats extend their lead out to 14-0 at that point in the game. Their offense not done just yet. How about Dalen Powell this time? Going to rumble his way in for the score. It's a 3-touchdown lead for Reston at that point. And then Sam Hartwell is going to get in on the fun right here. The quarterback right here going to use his legs on the quarterback draw. And he finds a little space and squeezes through. Takes a shot at the end of this one, but he's in for the score. 28-0 just like that. And then how about we cap off the highlights here. First half highlights, first quarter I should say. Jeremiah Freeman breaks away for the long touchdown run. Reston Bearcats remain undefeated, 4-0 on the season as they get the win over Midland Legacy, 49-21, your final in that one. All right, let's head over now to Beekman Charters. The Tigers looking to stay undefeated. Yeah, Tiger fans ready to dance this one, but Scott Wilshire and company had other plans as they're going to get off to a good start, but the Tigers would attack first. How about Eli Owens going deep downfield to Cade Dial with the amazing grab right there to put the Tigers in scoring position, and then it's Lathan Armstrong finishing off the drive, doing what he does right here. He plunges his way in for the touchdown. Beekman leads 6-0 after an unsuccessful PAT. But the Mangum Dragons would answer right back. It's going to start right here with Colby Casey. A couple play action right here. He's going to go downfield. He finds Rayon Bell wide open. He's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. 7-6 Dragons. And yeah, Mr. Bell going to get his championship belt on right here. On ensuing kickoff, it's Murphy Green with the pooch kick. This one's going to be muffed. How about Branton Twiner recovering the fumble right there? And the Mangum Dragons, yeah, they're in good shape at this point. And again, Cade Poland going to capitalize on it right here shortly after as he's going to plunge in for this score right there. The Mangum Dragons continue to extend their lead. Now, I promise you, this is no replay. On the next kickoff, Green with another pooch kick. This one's going to be muffed once again. This time it's going to be recovered by Caden Harrison. Yeah, the Dragons are set up nicely in Tiger territory. This time Casey is going to hand it off to his guy, Reggie Roberson. He's going to find a little gap right here and in for the score, 21-6 Dragons. Yeah, having fun with it in this one. The Tigers, though, looking for some positive offense in this one. Yeah, Mr. Owens going to roll to the left, but how about Cade Poland with the QB sack right there, shutting things down in a hurry in that Dragon offense. Yeah, they're going to strike once again. This time Colby Casey going to keep it himself on the QB keeper, in for the score, untouched, 28-0 Dragons still in the first half of this ball game. Next drive, Casey is going to find Ty Wilshire right here on the screen. And check out Mr. Wilshire picking up some positive yards, inching closer to that end zone. Yeah, beautiful play from him. And then Roberson going to cap off the drive with yet another touchdown. It was all Mangum all the time in this one as they get the win over Beekman, 49-19, your final in that one. We head over to Monroe. Mackey Free Stadium. The Richwood Rams taking on the Tioga Indians in this one. Richwood going to get things going with their run here by Jalen Kane on the first offensive play for the Rams. He's going to take it all the way in for the score. Great start for the Rams it was in this one. But I'll tell you what, Tioga, they would answer back in this one. It's going to start with Jackson Tarver on the punt return. He's going to make a few defenders miss right here, and check him out. Shonta moves. This ball's going to bounce a couple times, makes the guys miss right here, and then he's going to turn on the Jets and take it to the house. In for the score. Tioga takes the lead early in this one, 7-6, and they would continue to attack the Rams in this one as they're going to be on the move again. This time they're going to dump it off to Landry, this time for a first down. Not a touchdown, just a first down, but now they're down at the 1-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Kenny Pontier, for the touchdown. Tioga takes a 14-6 lead. Richwood, though, with a quick answer. How about Trey Lane going downfield to Ton Jordan Perkins for the touchdown, the sidelines, and into the end zone. 14-12, your score at that point in the game. But Tioga would answer right back on offense near the goal line. Quarterback sneak into the end zone. Indians would score the touchdown. They would take the win over Richwood. Your final in this one, I believe, was 54-30, your final in that one. All right, St. Frederick and Bastrop, both teams, St. Fred looking for their first win, as are the Bastrop Rams. Coming out at halftime, the Bastrop Rams mishandled the ball, fumbled it straight to the Warriors in this one. 2 plays later, though, the Warriors do the same thing They're going to fumble and give it right back to the Rams. At this point, I should mention the Warriors up big already in this one. But there you go. The Bastrop Rams get the recovery right there they need. They're going to go right to work. They're going to start off and go to the air to Austin Davenport. He slips a couple tackles for a big gain and a Bastrop Rams first down. And they're going to capitalize on that positive play and that turnover. And how about this? A pass to Antonio Green Jr. He's going to walk in for the touchdown to get the Rams on the board to make it a 42-8 win. But the Rams, yeah, they would not able to battle back. It was too far, too late in this one. The Warriors get the win, 42-8, first win in the Tony Osborne era. Let's check out a couple other football scores from tonight. Franklin Parish at home against Caldwell Parish. They would get the win 54-6, your final on that one. Jonesboro Hodge hangs on to beat Lincoln Prep 36-28. Oak Grove also in action. They get the win over Rayville 50-18, your final there. And Delhi would fall to Southern Lab 46-8, your final there. Let's talk some more football, but football for River Oaks. It was pep rally day for the Mustangs, but this was a special pep rally. The Mustangs have been participating in the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G competition, and today they were announced as a top 25 school. Out of over 4,000 schools from across the nation, River Oaks made the top 25, earning them a $25,000 check and keeps them in the running for the grand prize of $1 million. Assistant principal and assistant football coach Ryan Dixon says they weren't sure how far they would make it in this contest, but seeing how everything is playing out is nothing short of incredible.
It's awesome. You know, I really can't put any other words other than the fact that, you know, for myself, I would have never thought we'd be in this moment when we first signed up for it. I thought, okay, we won $5,000 in the first week. I'm good with that. You know, if we don't win anything else, we know we can take that and put it something useful. But now that we're in the top 25 and have a chance to go for $1 million, man, it's huge for us. And it's you know, we're going to take this opportunity and run with it, and we'll see what happens.
And we'll have plenty more on the Mustangs and the T-Mobile 5G giveaway and how you can help the Mustangs win that $1 million grand prize. Big football Friday night, tomorrow night. We'll catch you right back here on The Score.